As the veil is thinning, the connection between the Elves and the Pleiadians are so strong for me and many others. The Elves and the Pleiadians have similar agendas for humanity with their messages and teachings. They do not wish to take over the world or even to create versions of themselves. They simply are hoping to help humanity better itself by passing on some of their oldest secrets and wisdom to ensure a beautiful future. Like all caring, wise, loving beings, they are aware of another species in need at this time, and they vow to always be of service when they can. This is one of the greatest expressions and experiences of love in the universe, and they know this deep down inside. They rise as they help others rise. The Pleiadian Agenda. These higher dimensional beings that are varied in species depending on the channelings come from the Seven Sister star system of the Pleiades. This is much older and a larger solar system than our own, with 7 suns or more from what we can see right now with the telescope. The level of absolute tranquility that these beautiful humanoid beings live in and want to teach humans is the evidence of their pure intentions. There are no wars, violence, or suffering on their planets, although in the past there may have been, but they have learned so much from their past mistakes. They do have death, but it is not something to fear, but instead is seen as a journey. Their lifespans are far longer than humans because they have the advanced technology to heal the body quickly from ills and dis-ease. Rarely do they get sick because their beautiful Earth-like planet in another galaxy is not polluted. They fly their cars in the air, and they use sound and zero gravity as means to transport themselves wherever they wish to go. Their system of government is a council type with a head of elders who give guidance and counsel to those who lost their way. If a Pleiadian commits a crime, they are exiled to go learn and come back when ready to fit in with the harmony of the community. But this is such a rarity. They don't have religion, but are fully connected to working for the divine or prime creator and act as angels to others they can help in need. They have fun, laugh, play, and have reproduction of their species just as humans do. But they simply live in peace and empathy of one another. They are reaching out to humanity as higher versions of an alternative reality that allows for expansion of consciousness and coexistence with nature. The Elves of Tolkien. As we know from the stories, these beings always live in harmony with nature and one another. There is no government, but rather a white council, and this leads the elves living by the honor code. As we see in the books and movies, there is no need to govern or rule over an elf. They each are ancient and wise enough to govern themselves in class, honor, and grace. They believe in healing abilities that they have, and they use them to help others. It seems they keep to themselves, but are willing to help others if the need arises, called into allegiance to fight darkness that threatens to kill innocent lives. I remember reading these books as a little girl and watching the movies with stars in my eyes, wishing I too could live in a society like this one. I believe that humanity has this as a possible future, and instead of being told our world is set for doom as the elite and reptilians would love to make you believe as they hide together in their underground caverns, there is hope coming in from the Pleiadians to know that it is possible. Humans too can evolve to this point, and it could be a beautiful, harmonious future for the species if we truly put our minds and hearts to it. There is an agenda from the Pleiadians, and it has to do with bringing more females in power today. While I love my male friends and my husband, it is time for the feminine power of the divine to arise, to help soothe, nurture, heal, and bring forth a compassionate mothering state to the earth and its people. Men can be involved with this too, as support systems to their fellow female friends. Even some men may start to take on this caring role themselves. With the world being stuck in ages of male dominance, this is why the Seven Sisters are infusing the feminine elven energy right now into the world. This does not take away power from the male messengers, prophets, as a divine archetype of the past. This is only an add-on to the divine power we are connected to and are being united with in spirit on an evolutionary scale. It is time for the female messengers, prophets, and seers of today. It is time for empathic female leaders of countries such as Galadriel and Middle-earth. These positions can be intertwined with the male counterparts to produce a balance in the world that has never been seen before. If we are going to see real development in the world, then our best investment is women. Desmond Tutu. These are the agendas that are at hand, and they have every best intention for humanity in mind. It is to help them realize their divine connection to nature as well as their interconnection to one another. Peace, love, light, and unity to you all. To the stars.